We've seen Theresa May hailing this as a success, but EU leaders over the weekend certainly weren't celebrating, were they?
No, they really weren't, and actually we had a rather united front in many regards from all the 27 leaders as they turned up yesterday, making clear that this was not a day of celebration for the European Union, but rather one of disappointment, Bella. And that is not surprising. This is the first country that has set out on a path to leave the EU, and it's not just any country. Britain is the second biggest economy. It is probably the largest defence country in terms of defence capabilities in the European Union. So it is a significant blow to the EU, and it's often easy to forget that. But the European Union also had some other strong messages yesterday, Belle, not least of all that this is the best possible deal that Theresa May could have got, trying to give her some political backing, that she has been a good negotiator, as Michel Barnier put it, but also that this deal is not open to renegotiation. Yes, there might be tweaks around the side, again, if that helps Theresa May get it through the House of Commons, but there is no reopening of this withdrawal agreement, the 585-page document, or indeed the political declaration. It is what it is, and Europe is not prepared to countenance that. Though we did see some significant moments amongst that unity as well yesterday, Belle, not least of all from the Spanish and the French, who are willing to demonstrate their domestic pressures. It is not just Theresa May who's got political problems at home. The Spanish Prime Minister, of course, made it clear that he thought that the apparent concession by the UK on Gibraltar was a victory for Spain. Now, many say it was simply a declaration of what was already there, but clearly he was playing on that. That is not helpful to Theresa May. And indeed, Emmanuel Macron, just before he left in the press conference, talks about fishing and how he may well leverage this issue of the backstop when we are in the transition period to try and gain access to British water for fishery rights for France. Again, that is music to the ears of Brexiteers. They will say this is what we've always thought. It makes this really difficult for Theresa May. So yeah, not a day of celebration, a day of a reminder that there are domestic pressures on European leaders too. But focus now will move from here to Brussels, to Westminster, of course, and to whether Theresa May can sell her deal not just to the British public, but indeed to the MPs in Parliament.